On Thursday, October 3rd, Typhoon Krathon unleashed its full fury when it made landfall in the major port city of Kaohsiung, a densely populated urban area in southern Taiwan. The powerful storm brought maximum sustained winds of 126 kilometers per hour, with violent gusts reaching up to 162 kilometers per hour. As the typhoon progressed, it revealed its destructive potential, having already doused the island's eastern and southern regions with relentless rain over the past 5 days. The storm's slow movement exacerbated the impact, leaving thousands of residents scrambling for safety in low-lying and mountainous areas. The island's government took proactive measures to mitigate the devastation, shutting down schools, government offices, and most businesses for 2 consecutive days. With the threat of dangerous winds and torrential rain, authorities grounded all domestic flights, bringing the island's transport network to a halt. The usually bustling streets of Kaohsiung and other cities were eerily silent as residents sheltered indoors, while the few who ventured out were met with the brunt of gusts and pounding rain. Most stores and restaurants in Kaohsiung remained closed, and supermarkets across the city had been nearly emptied as residents stocked up on essential supplies, in preparation for the worst. While much of Taiwan braced for impact, the evacuation of at-risk communities was already well underway. In Hualien County, located along Taiwan's eastern coast, over 3,000 of residents were evacuated from townships particularly vulnerable to landslides. Meanwhile, in the southwestern city of Tainan, nearly 200 people were forced to leave their homes, as were more than 800 residents of Pingdin County in the south, where the risk of flooding was critical. The storm's relentless rains had already caused significant damage in the mountainous regions of southern Taiwan, which have seen up to 169 centimeters of rain over the past 5 days. And the deluge was far from over. Taiwan's weather authorities, along with China's Meteorological Agency, issued warnings that parts of eastern and southern Taiwan could see an additional 40 centimeters of rainfall in the coming 24 hours. This level of extreme precipitation raised alarms, as the risk of flash floods and landslides in vulnerable areas would only increase as the storm lingered. What made Typhoon Krathon even more concerning was its unusual path. Historically, typhoons tend to hit Taiwan's eastern coast, which faces the Pacific Ocean. In contrast, Taiwan's western regions, including Kaohsiung, are rarely directly impacted by such storms. Meteorologists had struggled to predict the exact timing and location of the landfall due to these unpredictable characteristics. The typhoon's impact was not limited to Taiwan. Earlier in the week, on Monday, Typhoon Krathon had swept across the northern islands of the Philippines, unleashing heavy rains and strong winds that left a trail of destruction in its wake. The storm's effects in the Philippines served as a grim warning of what Taiwan could expect as the typhoon made its way toward the island. As Typhoon Krathon continued its slow northward journey, it was forecast to weaken into a tropical depression by Friday. The capital city of Taipei, located in the northern part of the island, was expected to feel the remnants of the storm, though the worst of the weather was likely to have passed by then. The full extent of the damage caused by Typhoon Krathon is not yet clear, and it will likely take days, if not weeks, for recovery efforts to fully assess the impact. As Taiwan's emergency response teams work tirelessly to manage the immediate crisis, attention will soon turn to the long and arduous task of rebuilding homes, restoring infrastructure, and helping displaced communities recover from the devastation.